Welcome to Cinema Peak. In this episode, we look back to the 1990s, a decade that saw the loss of some of Britain's most beloved actors. They brought unforgettable stories to life, and their passing marked the end of an era. Today, we honor their memory and reflect on the lasting impact they left behind. Ian Charleson, the gifted Scottish actor, died at just 40 from AIDS-related complications. He's best remembered for his iconic role as Eric Liddell in Chariots of Fire. He also appeared in Gandhi and opera, and gave a powerful final performance as Hamlet, revealing a talent gone too soon. Sir Rex Harrison, Oscar-winning star of My Fair Lady, where he played Professor Henry Higgins, died at 82 from pancreatic cancer. His charm and legacy still shine through. Jill Ireland, English actress and wife of Charles Bronson, died at 54 from breast cancer. She's best known for The Mechanic and became a voice for cancer awareness. Margaret Lockwood, one of Britain's biggest stars in the 1940s, died at 73 from liver cirrhosis. She's best known for The Lady Vanishes and the hit TV series Justice. Freda Jackson, an English stage and film actress known for Great Expectations and Hammer's The Brides of Dracula, she died at her home at age 82 after a long illness. Peggy Ashcroft, legendary English actress, died at 83 from a stroke. Known for her Shakespearean stage work, she later won a BAFTA for The Jewel in the Crown and an Oscar for A Passage to India. Ronald Allen, English actor best known for Crossroads, died at 60 from esophageal cancer. He also made memorable appearances in Doctor Who. Donald Houston, Welsh actor, died at 67 from a stroke. He was known for roles in The Blue Lagoon, The Longest Day, and Where Eagles Dare. Ronald Lacey, English actor with a unique look, died at 55 from liver cancer. He's best remembered as Major Tote in Raiders of the Lost Ark and appeared in Blackadder 2. Wilfred Hyde-White, English actor, died at 87 from heart failure. Famous for upper-class roles, he's best known as Colonel Pickering in My Fair Lady and for The Third Man. Thorley Walters, English character actor, died at 78 from a stroke. He's remembered for Dracula, Prince of Darkness, and for playing Dr. Watson in 4 different films. Carol White, English actress, died at 48 under disputed circumstances, possibly from a drug overdose or liver disease. She's best known for Kathy Come Home and Poor Cow. Denholm Elliott, acclaimed English actor, died at 70 from AIDS-related tuberculosis. He earned multiple BAFTAs, an Oscar nomination for A Room with a View, and is fondly remembered as Marcus Brody in the Indiana Jones films. Dame Gwen Franchon Davies, British stage legend, died at 101 of natural causes. Her 80-year career included roles like Juliet and Lady Macbeth, and she acted for the last time at age 100 in The Master Blackmailer. Mervyn Johns, a Welsh actor, died at 93 from natural causes. He was a familiar face in British cinema, known for roles in Went the Day Well, Dead of Night, and as Bob Cratchit in Scrooge. Marn Maitland, Anglo-Indian actor, died at 77 in Rome after a short illness. He was often cast as exotic villains in Hammer films and appeared in Cleopatra and The Man with the Golden Gun. Robert Morley, an English actor celebrated for his droll, urbane characters, died at 84 from a stroke. He received an Academy Award nomination for Marie Antoinette and starred in Oscar Wilde. Michael Robbins, English actor, died at 62 from prostate cancer. He's best known as Arthur Rudge in On the Buses, and also appeared in The Good Life and One Foot in the Grave. Joan Sanderson, English actress, died at 79 from natural causes. She's best remembered as Mrs. Richards in Fawlty Towers and Doris Yule in Please Sir. Bernard Bresslaw, an English actor and a member of the Carry On film franchise, died at 59 from a sudden heart attack. He was also known for playing Varga in Doctor Who and his catchphrase, "I only asked." Jacqueline Hill, English actress, died at 63 from breast cancer. She made TV history as Barbara Wright, the first on-screen companion in Doctor Who. Betty Huntley Wright, English actress, died at 81 from heart disease. She had a rich stage career and is fondly remembered as Mrs. Twitchin in Fawlty Towers. Victor Madden, English actor with a striking screen presence, died at 65 from a brain tumor. He appeared in 7 Days to Noon and several Carry On films. Audrey Hepburn, British-Belgian actress and global icon, died at 63 from appendix cancer. She's best known for Roman Holiday and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Michael Aldridge, English actor, died at 73 from lung cancer. He's best remembered as Seymour in Last of the Summer Wine and for Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Lynn Frederick, English actress, died at just 39. Known for The Amazing Mr. Blunden and Voyage of the Damned, she reportedly passed from natural causes following a seizure in her sleep. Oriel Ross, an English stage and film actress, died at 87. She was a member of the Old Vic Company throughout the 1930s and 1940s. Her cause of death is not mentioned. Jessica Tandy, British-American actress, died at 85 from ovarian cancer. She won a Tony for A Streetcar Named Desire and later an Oscar for driving Miss Daisy. Bill Travers, English actor, died at 72 from coronary thrombosis. He's best known as George Adamson in Born Free, alongside his wife, Virginia McKenna. Paul Eddington, English actor, died at 68 from skin cancer he kept private for 40 years. He's best remembered as Jerry in The Good Life and Jim Hacker in Yes Minister. Robert Fleming, English actor, died at 83 after a stroke. He was known for The Cocktail Party and the BBC soap Compact. Kathleen Harrison, beloved English character actress, died at 103 from congestive heart failure. She's best remembered as Mrs. Huggett in post-war comedies and Mrs. Dilber in Scrooge, 1951. Sir Michael Hordern, English actor, died at 83 from kidney disease. Renowned for his King Lear, he narrated Barry Lyndon and voiced Gandalf in the BBC's Lord of the Rings. James Maxwell, American-British actor and theatre director, died at 66 from a heart attack. He's best known as King Henry VII in The Shadow of the Tower and appeared in Doctor Who. Donald Pleasance, English actor, died at 75 from heart failure complications. With over 250 roles, he's best known for The Great Escape, Blofeld in You Only Live Twice, and Dr. Loomis in Halloween. Eric Porter, English actor, died at 67 from colon cancer. He's best known as Soames Forsyte in the Forsyte Saga and Professor Moriarty in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Peter Pratt, English actor, died at 71 from pancreatic cancer. He's remembered for his comic roles in Gilbert and Sullivan operas and as the Master in Doctor Who. Jeremy Brett, English actor, died at 61 from heart failure. He's hailed as the definitive Sherlock Holmes in the Granada TV series and also appeared in My Fair Lady and Shakespearean roles. Robert Stevens, English actor, died at 64 from surgical complications. He starred in the prime of Miss Jean Brodie, Romeo and Juliet, and played Falstaff with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Michael Wisher, an English actor, died at 60 from a heart attack. He was particularly known for his various roles in Doctor Who, notably as the first actor to play the villain Davros. Greer Garson, British actress, died at 91 from heart failure. A wartime Hollywood star, she won an Oscar for Mrs. Miniver and shone in Pride and Prejudice. Mark Frankel, British actor, died tragically at 34 in a motorcycle crash. Known for Leon the Pig Farmer, he was once considered for the role of James Bond. A rising star lost too soon. John Pertwee, English actor, died at 76 from a heart attack. Beloved as the Third Doctor in Doctor Who and Wurzel Gummidge, he also starred in radio and carry-on films. Beryl Reid, English actress, died at 77 from complications of osteoarthritis, kidney failure, and pneumonia. She won a Tony for The Killing of Sister George and a BAFTA for Smiley's People. Jeremy Sinden, English actor, died at 45 from lung cancer. He appeared in Star Wars, Chariots of Fire, and Brideshead Revisited. A career cut tragically short. Brian Glover, English actor and former wrestler, died at 63 from a brain tumor. He's remembered for his role as Mr. Sugden in Kiss, Cyril Heslop in Porridge, and as the voice of Gaffer in Tetley Tea ads. Don Henderson, English actor, died at 65 from throat cancer. Best known as Detective George Bullman on TV, he also played General Taggy in Star Wars. Maurice Kaufman, English actor known for whodunits and horror films, died at 70 from cancer. In his final days, he was cared for by his ex-wife, Honor Blackman. Andrew Keir, Scottish actor, died at 71 from a heart attack. Best known as Professor Quatermass in Quatermass and the Pit, he also appeared in Cleopatra and Doctor Who. David Warbeck, New Zealand-born British actor, died at 55 from cancer. Known for cult films like The Beyond, he was once considered for the role of James Bond. Michael Dennison, English stage actor, died at 82 from liver cancer. He starred in over 100 West End productions, often with his wife Dulcie Gray, and appeared in Boyd QC. Marius Goring, English actor, died at 86 from stomach cancer. He's best remembered for The Red Shoes, A Matter of Life and Death, and appearances in Doctor Who. Pauline Henriquez, Jamaican-born British actress, died at 84 from natural causes. She was the first black woman on British TV and the first black female Justice of the Peace, and also presented Caribbean Voices on the BBC. Joan Hickson, English actress, died at 92 from a stroke. She's best known for her acclaimed portrayal of Miss Marple in all 12 TV adaptations, earning praise from Queen Elizabeth II herself. Roddy McDowall, British-American actor, died at 70 from pancreatic cancer. From Lassie, Come Home to Cleopatra, and Planet of the Apes, he transitioned seamlessly from child star to screen legend. James Villiers, English actor, died at 64 from cancer. Known for his aristocratic villain roles, he appeared in For Your Eyes Only and The First Churchills. Ian Bannon, Scottish actor, died at 71 in a car accident near Loch Ness. An original RSC member, he earned an Oscar nod for The Flight of the Phoenix and appeared in Braveheart and Waking Ned Devine. Dirk Bogarde, English actor, died at 78 from a heart attack following a stroke. From Doctor in the House to Death in Venice, he transformed from matinee idol to art house legend. Desmond Llewellyn, Welsh actor, died at 85 in a car accident. Beloved as Q in 17 James Bond films, he served 5 Bond actors. His passing marked the end of an era. Buster Merryfield, English actor, died at 78 from a brain tumor. He became a household name as Uncle Albert in Only Fools and Horses, joining the show after Leonard Pierce's passing. Anthony Newley, English entertainer, died at 67 from renal cancer. Famous as the Artful Dodger in Oliver Twist, he also co-wrote Stop the World, I Want to Get Off, and songs for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Peter Jeffrey, English actor, died at 70 from prostate cancer. A veteran of the Royal Shakespeare Company, he appeared in Doctor Who, Elizabeth R., and films like If and The Abominable Dr. Phibes. Norman Rossington, English actor, died at 70 from cancer. He starred in The Army Game, Carry On films, and A Hard Day's Night, with notable dramatic roles in Lawrence of Arabia and A Night to Remember. Oliver Reed, English actor, died at 61 from a heart attack while filming Gladiator. Known for his bold screen presence, he starred in Oliver, Women in Love, and as Proximo in his final, unforgettable role.